The Collector's Obsession. Elias Thorne, a man known only as the Collector, moved with an air of quiet intensity through the bustling city streets. His sharp eyes, the color of aged whiskey, constantly scanned the swirling crowds, searching for the subtle shimmer of a lost moment. Elias wasn't interested in the grand spectacles of history. His fascination lay in the overlooked, the fleeting emotions and forgotten memories that slipped through the cracks of time. His antique shop, tucked away in a quiet alley, was a haven of forgotten treasures. Dusty books lined the shelves, their pages whispering tales of bygone eras. Antique clocks ticked with a melancholic rhythm, each second a reminder of time's relentless march. But the true treasures were hidden from casual eyes, locked away in a secret vault beneath the shop. A collection of bottled emotions, photographs imbued with lingering echoes of the past, and the most potent of all, the moments etched within the labyrinth of Elias's own mind. Elias's current obsession, the driving force behind his every action, was a vision of the future, a moment known as the Twilight's Embrace. In this fleeting glimpse, humanity had reached the pinnacle of technological advancement, only to be met with catastrophic consequences. Elias believed that capturing this moment, understanding its essence, was the key to preventing a similar fate for his own world. His search led him to the Chronos Society, a clandestine organization dedicated to safeguarding the secrets of time, hidden within an unassuming office building. The Society's headquarters were a blend of ancient mysticism and cutting-edge technology. Elias, with his reputation as a skilled collector, gained access to their archives, hoping to find clues to the Twilight's Embrace. It was there he encountered Elara, a woman whose fiery red hair and emerald eyes mirrored the intensity of her spirit. Elara was a collector like Elias, but her methods were impulsive, driven by instinct rather than careful calculation. Their initial meeting was a clash of personalities, a whirlwind of opposing energies that left Elias intrigued and wary. "So, you're the infamous collector," Elara had said, her voice a husky whisper that seemed to reverberate through the ancient library. "I've heard whispers of your talents." Elias, ever the composed gentleman, merely inclined his head. "And you are?" "Elara," she replied, a playful smile curving her lips. "And I too have a certain fascination with time's forgotten treasures. Despite their differences, they were bound by a shared purpose." Elara too had seen the Twilight's Embrace, and she believed that preventing this catastrophic future was intertwined with her own mysterious past. A past shrouded in shadows, hinted at by the faint shimmer of temporal anomalies that clung to her like a second skin. Together, they embarked on a journey through time, navigating the treacherous currents of the past and the uncertain tides of the future. Their first foray into the time stream was a jarring experience. Elias, accustomed to the methodical study of lost moments, struggled to adapt to the disorienting shifts in reality. The world around him dissolved into a kaleidoscope of colors, sounds stretching and contracting like elastic bands. His stomach lurched and a cold sweat broke out on his forehead. Elara, however, seemed to thrive in the chaos. She moved with a fluid grace, her laughter echoing through the temporal distortions. "Don't fight it," she advised, her voice a calming presence in the maelstrom. "Let the flow of time carry you." With Elara's guidance, Elias began to find his footing. He learned to navigate the chaotic currents, to sense the subtle shifts in the fabric of reality. Their hands brushed, sending a jolt of unexpected energy through his veins. It was more than just a physical touch. It was a connection that transcended the boundaries of time itself. They faced numerous challenges, temporal anomalies that threatened to unravel their very existence, encounters with hostile time travelers guarding their own secrets, and the constant moral dilemmas of altering the past. In one harrowing encounter, they found themselves in the midst of a gladiatorial arena in ancient Rome. The roar of the crowd was deafening, the scent of blood and dust thick in the air. A hulking gladiator, eyes filled with bloodlust, charged towards Elara. Elias, with a surge of adrenaline, managed to capture a moment of fear from a nearby spectator. amplifying it and directing it towards the gladiator. The warrior faltered, his confidence shattered, allowing Ilara to disarm him with a swift kick. Each challenge tested their abilities and strengthened their bond, forging a partnership built on trust and mutual respect. Late one night, huddled around a flickering campfire in prehistoric times, Ilara confided in Elias about her fragmented memories, her sense of displacement in the normal flow of time. Elias, in turn, revealed his own deep-seated fear of losing himself in the endless pursuit of lost moments. Their vulnerability brought them closer, their shared passion for time weaving an invisible thread between their souls. As they delved deeper into the mystery of the Twilight's embrace, Elias began to question the nature of his own powers. Were the moments he collected truly lost fragments of the past, or were they seeds of the future, subtly influencing the course of events? The Kronos Society, with its hidden agendas and internal power struggles, added another layer of complexity. Elias and Ilara uncovered whispers of a rogue faction within the society, manipulating time for their own gain. They call themselves the Architects, a wizened archivist within the Kronos Society revealed, his voice trembling with fear. They believe they have the right to reshape history, to mold the future to their will. The revelation came in a blinding flash of insight. Elias wasn't just collecting moments, he was creating them. Each captured emotion, each preserved memory, was a ripple in the fabric of time, shaping the future in ways he never imagined. The Twilight's embrace wasn't a singular event, but a culmination of countless choices, a delicate balance on the precipice of disaster. Elias and Ilara, now fugitives from the Kronos Society, raced against time to avert catastrophe. They traveled to pivotal moments in history, subtly altering events, nudging the timeline towards a more hopeful future. Their journey was fraught with peril, forcing them to confront their own mortality and the sacrifices required to protect the world. In a heart-wrenching turn of events, they discovered that Ilara's existence was intrinsically linked to the temporal anomalies they encountered. Each jump through time further destabilized her connection to reality, threatening to erase her from existence. "I can't lose you," Elias confessed, his voice raw with emotion. "Not after everything we've been through." Ilara, her eyes shimmering with unshed tears, cupped his face in her hands. "Our journey has a purpose, Elias, even if it means..." Her voice trailed off, the unspoken words hanging heavy in the air. In a climactic confrontation with the rogue faction, Elias and Ilara faced a choice: preserve the timeline as it was, with all its flaws and potential for destruction, or risk altering the past in ways they couldn't fully comprehend. The weight of responsibility pressed down on Elias, the knowledge that his actions could have unforeseen consequences. The leader of the Architects, a charismatic yet ruthless man named Kronos, stood before them, his eyes blazing with ambition. "Time is a river," he declared, his voice echoing through the chamber. "And we are its masters. We will shape it to our will, creating a perfect future." Elias, his heart pounding, met Kronos' gaze. "You're wrong," he said, his voice firm despite the tremor in his hands. "Time is not ours to control. It's a tapestry woven from countless threads, each one essential to the whole." With a surge of power, Elias unleashed a torrent of captured emotions, a symphony of human experience that overwhelmed Kronos and his followers. The chamber pulsed with energy, the very fabric of time warping and twisting around them. Ilara, her form flickering in and out of existence, joined her power with Elias's, creating a wave of temporal energy that shattered the Architect's control. In the aftermath, the timeline stabilized, the threat of the Twilight's embrace receding like a distant nightmare. But the victory came at a cost. Ilara, her connection to reality irrevocably severed, faded away, leaving Elias with a void in his heart that no collection of lost moments could ever fill. Returning to his antique shop, Elias felt the weight of his journey etched into his soul. He continued to collect, to preserve, but with a newfound understanding of the delicate balance of time. His memories of Ilara, vibrant and bittersweet, became his most treasured possession. a reminder of the sacrifices made and the love that transcended the boundaries of time itself. As he sat amidst his treasures, the echoes of the past whispering around him, Elias knew that the greatest moment of all was the one he was living, the present shaped by the choices he had made. The future remained uncertain, but he faced it with a newfound hope, a belief in the enduring power of human resilience. And somewhere in the infinite expanse of time, he knew that Ilara's spirit lived on, a timeless echo in the grand symphony of existence.